Okay, so right now I want to talk about finding the general formula of an arithmetic sequence. So earlier I did create a video on how to determine if a sequence is an arithmetic sequence or not. So we said if we're given a sequence like this one, where the difference between the consecutive terms is constant, that sequence is called an arithmetic sequence. As you can see here, we have 2, then the following term is 5, 8, 11. And you can notice that the difference between 2 and 5 is 3. Difference between 5 and 8 is also 3. Difference between 8 and 11 is also 3. So we can tell that since the difference is consistent, this sequence is called an arithmetic sequence. So right now we want to then use a general formula to determine any n term of a sequence just by using the formula that we will get from the sequence. Because let me show you something here. If we are given a sequence like, maybe let me use the sequence that I was using earlier. We got 2, 5, 8, 11, then the sequence continues. Okay, so this is the first term. The 2 is the first term. We usually call this term T1, the first term. So the first term is 2. But then the denotation doesn't matter. Some books they will call it A1. So A1 is equal to 2. So basically it just mean the first term. So you can use any letter that you prefer, as long as you will be consistent on that one. So we say the first term is 2, the second term T2 is 5, the third term T3 is 8, the fourth term T4 is 11. Okay, let's say we got a question which asks us what will be maybe the 10th term. So find T10. Okay, so if you are given such a question, okay, already we've determined that this is an arithmetic sequence, since the difference between the consecutive terms is consistent, like it's 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So the hard way is just to continue the sequence like this. So you know that after 11 you'll get 14, because we have seen that the difference is plus 3. After 14 plus 3 it's 17. After 17 is 20. After 20 is 23. After 23 is 24. After 24 is 27. After 27 is 30. After 30 is 33. And it will continue. So if we have to find T10, the hard way is to do just like we've just done here. Then you calculate the number of terms that you have. So we say this is the first term: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it means the 10th term is 27. So that's one way to find the 10th term of our sequence. But here's the tricky part, or the interesting part. Let's say we got this question which says find term number 100. Yeah. term number 100. So you can see that it doesn't make sense to it's no longer scalable to continue to sequence until you reach the 100 term. So it won't make sense. What if the question maybe was saying find the term number 2000? So you wouldn't want to find yourself trying to calculate and using this method. It is a method that you can easily use, especially if you have to find maybe term number 3. Yeah, it's easy that way. You just use inspection and say this is the first term, second term, so it is term number 3. So that's why we then bring the use of this general formula here, which says Tn is equal to T1. We said T1 represents the first term, then plus in brackets n minus 1, in brackets again d, where d represents or denotes the common difference. The common difference is the difference between the consecutive numbers. So in our case here, we say the common difference is 3, positive 3, because to reach 5 from 2, we say 2 plus 3, and you get 5. So right now, okay, I'll keep on using the very same example. So let me open up space here. So we'll be using this formula here that I've already demonstrated for you. Okay. So the sequence we had was 2, 5, 8, 11, like this. Okay, so we're saying Tn. The formula says Tn is equal to T1, which is the first term, plus n minus 1d. So we said T1 denotes the first term. The first term is 2. Okay. We're saying the first term is equal to 2, and d denotes the common difference. The common difference here is 3, because 5 minus 2 is 3, 8 minus 5 is 3, 11 minus 8 is 3. So the difference is common here, and the difference is 3, positive 3. So now for us now it's just to plug into the formula. We are saying Tn is equal to T1. T1 is 2. 2 plus n minus 1. Then d. D is the common difference, which is 3. Then Tn. Now we just have to simplify. Tn is equal to 2 plus 3. We open bracket using the 3 multiplied by n is 3n. 3 multiplied by negative 1 is minus 3. So our answer is Tn is equal to 3n. 2 minus 3 is negative 1. So that's our general formula to find the nth term of this arithmetic sequence. So what does this mean? It means okay, I earlier asked on how to I earlier asked to find how to find the 10th term using the hard way, like the hard method, the first method that I demonstrated to you. But right now we have this generic formula. So this formula, now it will be easy. If maybe I ask you what term number 15, you just have to plug 15 here. Where there's n, you put 15. Then you just simplify, then you get your answer. So right now we do have the general formula, so let me do like this. So let's say we want to find term number 10, just like we did earlier. So it will be easy. You just have to am I correct here? Yeah, I think I am. Yeah, I think I am. Okay, so to find the term number 10. So this is our formula here. We said Tn is equal to 3n minus 1. So I want to find where there's n, I will put the 10. Term number 10 is equal to 3, then 10 minus 1. Then T10 is equal to 3 times 10. That's 30 minus 1, that's 29. So you can see that now I don't have to say 11, 14, 17, blah, 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 until I get to the 10th term. But then we can just easily use the formula to find term number 10. So again, if we have to find term number 100, same thing. Term number 100, same thing, we say T100 is equal to 3. Where it is n, I plug the 100 minus 1 here. So term number 100 is equal to 3 times 100, that's 300 minus 1, that's 299. So you can easily see that we found our answer in few seconds compared to trying to use the first method that I showed you. So that's the reason for using the general formula instead of doing it the hard way. So another thing to note here. Okay, so we said, okay, let me write the formula here. We said Tn is equal to 3n minus 1. That's our general formula. After finding the formula, to verify if you calculated correctly, this is what you can do. Okay, the easiest part is, because now I've found the general formula, you can just test. Maybe let me test with this 8. I want to use this formula and confirm whether for term number 3 I will get 8. This is term number 1, remember, this is term number 2, this is term number 3. So for term number 3, I would say 3 where there's n, I plug the 3, then minus 1. 3 times 3 is 9 minus 1, that's 8. So of course term number 3 is 8. Even for term number 4, T4 is equal to 3. Where is n, I plug the 4, then minus 1. 3 times 4, that's 12 minus 1, that's 11. So term number 4 is 11. Yeah, that's how we use our formula here to find the general formula for any arithmetic sequence. As long as the sequence is arithmetic, you use this formula. And recall that I said in order for a matrix to be arithmetic, the consecutive terms should have the same difference, or let me say should have a common difference. Okay, so if I have 2, 7, 11, 15. Okay, so you don't have to just rush into using the arithmetic sequence, because for instance, if maybe you thought this was an arithmetic sequence, we're just going to say, okay, this is the first term, 2, T1 is equal to 2, and then the common difference, you will say 7 minus 2 and say that's 5. D is equal to 5, which is not really correct. Of course, the first term is 2, but the common difference is not 5. The difference between 7 and 2 is 5, but the difference is not common, since between 2 and 7, the difference is 5. Between 7 and 11, the somewhere around the difference is 4. Between 11 and 15, also is 4. So difference here is 5, here is 4. And you can see that it means it's not common. Hence, you can't use this formula thinking this is an arithmetic sequence. So that's what we have to note first before rushing into using the formula. Okay, let me make another example. I would say -4, 7. What did I do here? So that's okay. The problem is I make this example from my head, so I want to make it realistic. So I added 11 and 18 here. Then it should be 29. Okay. Yeah, so maybe the question says find the general formula for this arithmetic sequence. Of course. Okay, if maybe the question is set for this arithmetic sequence, so chances are already they know that this is an arithmetic sequence. So you don't really have to confirm that. But for our case, I'll just confirm for you to understand easily. So first we have to find the difference between -4 and 7. To find the difference, we'll say 7 minus -4, and that's 11. So here it's 11. And then again, we have to find the difference between 7 and 18. We'll say 18 minus 7. That's also 11. So here's 11. Last, we have to find the difference between 29 minus 18. We have to check all the consecutive numbers that they've provided us. So again, here we get 11. So the fact that the difference is common, it means this is an arithmetic sequence. So, and the common difference is 11. Okay, from our formula we also need T1, which is the first term, and the first term here is -4, as you can see. So now it is, we just have to plug into our formula. Our formula says Tn is equal to T1 plus n minus 1 d. Then Tn is equal to the first term is -4 plus n minus 1. Then the d is 11 here. Then Tn is equal to -4 plus, I'll have to substitute the d now with the 11. So 11 times n, that's 11n, minus 11 times -1, that's minus 11. So now we just have to simplify. Tn is equal to, okay, let me do like this. Let me write here. Tn would be equal to 11n, then minus 4 minus 11, that's minus 15. So that's our general formula. Again, we can test by just picking any term here and confirm whether you get the corresponding value that we expect here. I will pick 29. So 29, that's term number 4, term number 1, term number 2, term number 3, term number 4. So when I say T4, where there's n, I plug the 4 is 11, then there's n here, 4 minus 15, 11 times 4, that's 44, minus 15. So 44 minus 15, that's 29. So we are correct. Our general formula here is correct. Okay, let's say then we encounter a question which says find term number, let me say term number 12. Yeah, so again we just have to plug where it is in. I plugged the 12, so I will say 11 times 12 minus 15. So 11 times 12, I think that's 132 minus 15, which will give you 117. So that will be your term number 12. So the 117, you were going to get it maybe if you wanted it the hard way. You are going to say after 29, what term do you get after this term, term x? What term do you get after it? So until you get into term number 12. It's just going to take you some time, and it's even easier to commit some mistakes. Otherwise, I'm done on this one.